Welcome back to Gintama, a show where anything can happen, and to hammer down that point, well, thanks to Gintama, I realise my tastes have changed, and that I actually quite like sake now. So, thanks, Gintama? Possibly. And it's not going to become a habit because I'm sure my life will fall to ruins if it did, but once again, if something utterly dumb appears on screen where it makes me question reality, you know the drill. Will we beat yesterday's record of about halfway through? I hope not. Is this another undercover disguise? Is there ever going to be a point where the Shinsengumi have worked out their differences and got their management structure in order? I kind of want ice cream now. And no, I am not very easily influenced by what I see. Surprisingly, it's almost the exact opposite. Like, when I see stuff like that, that's when I want it. If I see a direct advert for something, it puts me off the product. So, yeah, YouTube. I wonder what life lessons Gintama is going to throw at me this time. If I ever have to tell people that I grew as a person and I am who I am because of Gintama, well, I'm going to question everything. Just some warm food would be nice, but yeah, you might want to look where you're walking. Santa? I don't believe that the Japanese had Santa back in the Edo period, but still. I could be wrong. I'm not sure I enjoy this Rudolph. They're making quite the racket. Yeah, you're causing a nuisance for everyone. Wow, Gin actually showed. Yep, showed them, didn't he? Ah, sake. Luckily, mine wasn't quite as filled as that. What to get out of paying? Are they going to also pay for his steamed buns and everything as well? That can put you on some sort of list. Yeah. Yeah. Satan. You're gonna cope with. Who would have thought that they'd need so many hints to figure it out? Maybe you should just get back to cooking. What kind of person would... nope, not going to finish that sentence. So not only has Gintoki had to fix his house in recent times, but now he's going to potentially help out rebuilding a sleigh. Maybe Santa pays quite well, as long as you don't mind being paid in Lego. What an alternative! And yes, the return of the homeless dude. So it's still not a sleigh. His sweet home. Yeah, how long have you known him? That is quite the protruding belly button. Maybe if you... Well, Gin was never actually going to get any presents, was he? I don't think he's been too good this year. Was this... Is what they're wearing is to stay undercover? Some, inconspicuous maybe. You're never getting them back. Maybe if you trade your shoes for them. Out of all of them, who's the most suspicious? I'll leave that up to you. I never got a DS. That went a route that I wasn't quite expecting. It's Gintama, so I should be expecting anything, but still. Just keep flicking through. I'm sure there'll be at least one sensible suggestion. And why didn't they look beforehand, before getting to the area? It's just like the cult leader in the last episode, only really giving the... Only giving the easy dreams. At least... And how are you going to achieve... Call the police! Kachan? Beast mode has been activated. Maybe she was related to the store that we saw in a few episodes back. Not very good, Santa. They'll settle for one victory? Oh, of course. Why didn't they think of that in the first place? Oh, has she set a trap for Santa? Well, a thief at the best. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you got your presents delivered, but... No! The damage has been done. There is no salvation for you now. But the classic nail marks across the floor. Well, I'm haunted forever now. Did you get your meat buns? Yes. Writing the name of their murderer, but in this case, it was just Happy Christmas. Why are we watching like some cruise ship performance? Oh, good, Sadaharu. We haven't seen him for a while. Is that something you'd want to announce? I don't think that that song is going to be winning any literary awards. Don't talk it up. They're not even animating her anymore. The last copy. So it's whoever's fastest then, right? Are you going to be civil about this? So they're both coming up with sob stories, although I know that... Okay, no, they're both lies. Good choice. To think you could be so easily distracted. To think you would just get rid of your entire pretense there, mate. Are neither of them going to get it because it's going to be taken, or do they not have enough money? What, even combined, they don't have enough? Why is it switching to this guy? Okay. Well, if you can't beat them, well, being a bit direct this time with his insults. So it's still out on the streets. They haven't fully completed the mission and keeping everything safe. I mean, if they were friends, maybe they could share it and keep it at their homes on alternating weekends. But if they weren't so vitriolic about, well, just owning this double issue of Jump, maybe they could be good friends. Wait, what? Yeah, no, you lost me. Entirely. Well, if they gave it to her for safekeeping, is she gonna suddenly become very fertile and run away? But no, they're not even gonna ease their grip. Well, the first one to let go is the loser, because she's going above and beyond now. Are you going to then eject the bowl from the mouth? Yep, there we go. It's the same drunk guy just walked past. They've paid for it. They're not going to give it up so easily. Not only can he keep up with the moped, but keep up with the truck. You might want to look at where you're going. Did the moped cost slightly more than the jump? In that case, you've probably lost more than you've gained. Well, as long as neither of you have leaked, and there's no more overhead barriers in your way. There's only one way that this is ending, isn't it? Actually, there's a few ways, but the issue of Jump is going to either be destroyed or be taken by someone else. Going to the bladed weapons now. You really want that book? I think maybe their engagement here is quite as engaging as what they would read, so hopefully they're having fun. Yeah, and they're working. Could there be a more dangerous vehicle that those two are fighting over? It's not their fault, but it's kind of good. That they are being so forceful. So, without knowing it, you saved the city. I don't think that's entirely true either. I mean, sure, but oh, hey, hang a minute. And yes, I'm pretty sure that what I said a second ago wasn't actually words. Is that the actual meaning behind it? Will all of her wants be surrounding food and whatnot? It's still intact despite its journey. Is it the... My condolences. And it's fun to see how everyone celebrates the coming of the new year in various different ways. And some a little more freeing than others. If I was maybe celebrating by myself, or a select few, then maybe, yeah, sure. But with your workmates? That's quite a relationship you've got there. And I wish I would say I'd be above fighting like Gin and the ninja dude over something stupid like a comic book. No, I wouldn't be above that. If I paid for it, or at least if I put money towards it, I have the right to own it. At least partially. What are they building? That's just a snow penis. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun few episodes. And so, Yes, there was Santa and New Year's celebrated in one, and quite a lot more eventful than some other Christmas and New Year's episodes I've seen for other shows. And considering I've seen the ranking lists on top anime, etc., on various sites, but let's go with the one from Mao. Gintama holds many of the accolades, so I'm expecting good things for the future. If you want to see me there, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to make sure you don't miss that eventuality. But of course, if you have enjoyed, then please let me know by liking the video or leaving a comment down below. Maybe some more challenges or something I can try doing for Gintama. Of course, I don't know if I'll be entirely alive by the end of them. But as you know, there's going to be more Gintama coming up really shortly, so whether or not you need a break, make sure I see you again. And as you should know by now, Gintama was suggested by my lovely Patreons, so if you are enjoying, you may want to give them a hearty dose of appreciation. And if you want to see things early, maybe think about joining along. But still, I need to extend my thanks out to Florataku, Sao, Ray Win, Yuki Ali, Denued1997, Louise Omhanza, Aisha M, and of course, all of the others. But most importantly, I need all of you out there to know that you are pretty damn amazing. So thank you.